Well, this past Sunday, we continued our study through the book of First Peter. And beginning in chapter 3, Peter has been working through a progression of talking about how they can live in a hostile world as believers and talking about different intersections of their faith with unbelievers in their life. We talked about and how to react with an unbelieving government, a boss and employee relationship. And in this one here comes into a relationship such as spouse or a close relationship like that. And in this, it changed just a little bit because it's such a close and intimate relationship. How do you navigate that if you are a believer and you have a spouse that isn't? And a couple of things Peter pointed out of how we can win them over is not really by words. It's not really by having all the right answers or bringing it up so often, but part of it is through conduct and part of it's through character. Having a Christ-like conduct about you and having Christ-like character can make a big difference in winning over someone, as Peter mentioned, to win them over by your conduct rather than by your words or allowing it to emphasize those words. And one of the things Peter pointed out was having a calm and gentle spirit as being one of the things that can help to win over someone you have a close relationship with. And that is very true because in today's world, we don't see a lot of calm and gentle. We see a lot of busyness, a lot of distraction, a lot of hurry, a lot of anger, a lot of anxiety, a lot of rush. And because of that, the calm and gentle part sort of gets left out. And when we think of winning someone over for Christ, it being such a big decision in someone's life, it really takes having a calm and gentle and steady approach to making a difference in that person's life and having them see the truth of Christianity through not only through scripture and through your words, but through how you've changed, how you live your life and the difference that it's made in you. And so I think about bodies of water, for instance. You have one that you take a river, a big river. It's got a strong current, but it doesn't make a lot of noise. It kind of flows, but it carries a large volume of water. It's noticeable, it's steady, it's calm, but it has a lot of power and impact. You turn that around and you think of a little small brook. Although it's small, it makes a lot of noise. It doesn't have as big of an impact, but it makes a lot of noise and it's seen. And so when we kind of apply that over to our lives as believers, there's a lot of noise that's out there. There can be a lot of excitement around certain things, but that doesn't always mean that there's true strength and true lasting impact in it. And so when someone just sees sort of a flash in the pan thing when it comes to Christianity or it comes to faith, it's hard to buy into that. But when you have someone that has a calm and gentle spirit about their faith, you can tell that it's deeply rooted in them and it carries weight, it carries significance, and it's got a calm and gentle nature about it. You can see it and know that it's there and see the impact that it's making, even if it's not as flashy. I think too of plants growing. You take a weed, can shoot up so quickly sometimes, and it can get really big really fast. But you can walk over and just pull it right out of the ground because it's not deeply rooted. It's not attached to anything real. But when you have a calm and gentle spirit rooted in a deep faith, it's more like a tree or a much bigger bush. It may not grow as fast. It may not be as flashy at first, but it's deeply rooted and it's connected to something and it's hard to move. And when people look and they see faith like that, especially in a close relationship, like a spouse looking to another, and they can see, hey, this has truly changed their life. They are different. They're acting differently. They're treating people differently. They're treating me differently. I can see it in the way they talk and the way they carry themselves. It's not flashy. It's not fast. It's not all of a sudden, but it's deeply rooted and it's making a difference in their life and in the lives of others around them. And that's the type of thing that can make an ongoing impact. So a lot of times it's not about how fast things happen or how flashy it can be, especially when we're winning over someone that we already have a close relationship with. But it's about a steady, continued presence in our life of showing the grace of God, showing how salvation has changed us, and living it out each and every day to make a difference in the lives of those around us. So I hope in going through this, we can see a bit of how, although things might not be as fast and flashy, that we can make a difference just by living out our Christian faith each and every day.